welcome to another episode of Life Behind the Scenes. So it's me again, Ginger Arboleda. I'm with Josh Vasquez.
Hey guys!
Ayan, so grabe. Ngayon ko lang na-realize na pang almost 10 episodes na tayo, Josh.
Really?
Did you believe na parang 10
Nah.
episodes, that means 10 weeks kasi we come out with this video every week. So
Oh my
10
God, it's 2 months
weeks na
na.
tayo, 'di ba, providing service and everything.
Wow.
So okay, we have an interesting topic today, and our topic is how does selling yourself affect sales for your business or selling
Wow.
products and services for your business. Nagmamatter ba na binibenta mo yung sarili mo, or nagmamatter ba ang pagbe-build ng personal brand ninyo in selling your products and services? So, okay. So, you wanna start, Josh? Ano yung thoughts mo on
Yeah,
branding yourself?
I love that. Let me fix my hair first. Yan. Okay.
Kasama yan eh. Kasama yan. sa pag-brand.
Kasama yan. Kasi you talked about branding eh. Kanina, before we had this shoot, while we're doing this live, bago tayo mag-live, I was talking to a lead that we had, no? A client that we had. And this is a cold prospect that we were able to convert, to a client, a paying customer. And eto super nakakatuwa kasi they're in the financial services industry. So ito yung mga insurance. And what I really ask my clients, lalo na yung mga tinitrain ko for sales, I always ask them, regardless if it's a sales training, regardless if it's a public speaking workshop na inattenda nila sa akin, everyone is asked to create their personal brand. Okay, and why is that important? When we say brand, you need to have what we call a social uniform.
Mm-mm.
A social uniform is something that people will see and will use to judge you even before meeting you.
Yeah.
As negative as the word judge may sound, the reality is lahat tayo, regardless of where you are, regardless of what you're doing, what your age is, we're all being judged and we're all subconsciously judging people. Lahat yan, totoo yan. Like right now, you're watching us, you're judging us.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Totoo yan, mga judger kayo eh. Ganun eh, no? No, the reality is everyone's judging. Now, the thing is, would you rather complain about the system or work your way around it? What does that mean? It means na, would you rather complain na, hindi, alam mo, I'll be who I am, I was born this way, no? Ganito lang ako, nagpapakatao lang ako, nagpapakatotoo lang ako. Pagpapakatotoo, right? But sometimes, pagpapakatotoo does more harm than good.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes, showing your real self to people does more harm than good. Are you saying be fake, Josh? No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is you have to build this uniform that people will see sa'yo as a person that is aligned to your personal goals. Example, you want people to trust you as a financial advisor. Sa mga nanonood dito na financial advisor,
Yeah.
if you want people to trust you as a financial advisor, when in reality, the moment that people step into Facebook, they go on Facebook, they search you up, they see your profile, and they see your photos, they see your posts, and you talk about negativity, you talk about, ano ba yan, wala naman akong ulam, and you're a financial advisor who does not know how to manage finances, what do you think will the outcome be? Are you attracting people or repelling your clients? You're repelling them.
Nasaan yung credibility, no?
Your credibility is not there. Now, the best part, Ginger, is credibility is a small percentage of persuasion.
Mm-mm.
Like, you don't have to be credible to persuade people.
Mm-mm.
Like, you don't have to be super sikat to persuade people, but it plays a big role. Because it's the first thing that people will get. Kasi tatlong aspects yon. You have credibility, right?
Yeah.
You have logic, and you have emotion.
Okay.
Now, the biggest part there is emotion. If you get people's emotion, then really people will believe you. If you speak with logic, people will believe you more. If you speak with credibility, people will believe you the most, right? So, tatlo yon. But if credibility is just the first level, they'll never know that you connect with them. Never nilang malalaman na, oh, itong taong to, ano pala siya, masarap pala siya kausap, mabait pala siya. They can never connect to your emotions if in the first place, pinaalis mo na sila because of your lack of credibility.
Totoo, no? I love it.
Yeah.
Ethos, pathos, logos, no?
Yeah, that's it, dear. Yeah.
Yeah. In terms of like, selling products and services, mapapansin nyo rin, no? Just to add to what Josh mentioned. A lot of us, like, kunwari, if we look at Facebook, we normally associate the brand with the person who founded it, diba? Kasi,
Yeah.
diba, lalo na yung mga big companies, no? Let's say, Bezos, diba? You think of Amazon and you think Jeff Bezos, diba? So, yun yung mga stuff na hindi mo matatanggal from people. When they look at a brand and a service, they automatically connect it with the founder and with the owner. So that's why you should also think of your brand, because hindi mo matatanggal yan eh. What you do, or should we say, diba, whenever we think about business, we always say the whys are the most important part of starting a business, diba? The reason why.
Yeah.
And where did that reason why come from? It came from you as the owner. Hindi naman galing yun sa kung saan, diba? Like, hindi naman dahil sa brand kaya nagkaroon ng reason why. Or maybe some, but most oftentimes, no, galing yun sa person. So you cannot separate that from the brand. And yung sinasabi ni Josh na building credibility, building trust. When you want to win the trust, respect, and to earn the trust and respect of people, it's always because they see you and you're a person, and they look at you as the person, and they ask, kaya ko ba tong i-trust yung particular person na to, before they actually trust the brand. So when we talk about, let's say, the P&Gs of the world and the Unilevers of the world, it still is when they build relationship with customers. That's the reason why they look for influencers, diba? To relate the message that they want to come across to their potential customers. They choose a particular person who will imbibe their values, diba? Who will basically, ito kami. You don't necessarily need to know who P&G is. Kasi yan yung mga traditional companies they don't normally show kung sino owners, diba? Pero when we talk about tech, you'll see that sa tech, madalas, yung mga kilala mo yung nag-build ng tech startup or yung tech companies from ground up. No? You know the founders. Pero like in the case of P&G, that is why they put forth, let's say, the Lea Salongas of the world, the, alam mo yun, Ann Curtises, because they see that these people show yung values or exude the values that they want to show. So, kaya kumukuha sila ng mga ganon. So, for me, it's very important talaga din to tama si Josh na ikaw pa rin ikaw yung unang titignan bago sila bumili. The reason why, like yung mga first few customers namin sa aming business, no, they trusted the company because alam nila na si Ginger, si EJ, si Evan, or yung mga co-founders ko, si Kevin, kami yung mga people behind it. So that's why they trusted it, because they trusted us as people. So, yun yung kailangan natin isipin, that you cannot really separate it. And also, no, like for example, like nung employee ako sa bangko, bawal ang mga bank employees na makita sa casino. Diba? Kasi even if casino or
even if hindi naka-uniform, ganon?
Yes, even if hindi naka-uniform.
Talaga?
Oo, bawal talaga. Unless kliyente mo yung casino, di ba?
Okay.
But
so how would they know? How would they know kung like, kasi, how would they know?
Word can get around, di ba? I mean, maliit lang ang mundo. Alam nating lahat yan, di ba? Maliit ang mundo. Alam nating lahat yan na pag nakita ka, madali lang sabihin, nakita ko, nag-gamble siya, or whatever, no? But
kaya pala yung mga politicians bawal din.
Oo,
but
course.
I saw some,
Huwag na natin pag-usapan yun.
Okay, sige.
Pero diba, kasi
Yeah.
it's a mere fact that you're handling people's money. Even if your job isn't that exactly, no? Ako naman, job
No,
ko naman
yeah.
before, hindi naman talaga tagahawak ng pera ng customer, diba?
Yeah.
But taga-benta lang naman ako, tsaka taga-gawa ng products, diba? Pero the point na bankero ka, diba? Or politician ka, or government official ka, you deal with people's taxes, you use people's taxes,
Yeah.
diba? So, pangit yun. So there,
Yeah.
that's it. Yun yung point of view ko.
Even tignan nyo to, like, if I go off vid, see, there's even branding in my picture, diba? Your social uniform. We go din, Ginge. Pakita mo yung branding mo.
Wait.
And that, meron yan. You see?
Ayan,
there,
jacket ko.
diba? It's next to mo. Mine is my signature workshop, o yung public speaking, diba? Tapos pati yung color, diba? Yung color din. I mean, for me, branding is more than just the visuals. It's all about taking care of your character. Kasi yung character mo, whether you're on stage or behind the scenes, kaya nga life behind the scenes, no? Iniingatan mo yan dapat. Yung character mo is yung magbubuo ng reputation mo.
Yeah,
kaya,
that's
ito
true.
lang do you want to be remembered as a person who's not trustworthy? Or do you want to be remembered as a person who focuses on solving his clients or her clients' needs, diba?
Yeah.
Kung ikaw yung taong really, man, grabe, you know that, okay, this person's such an amazing person. I'd do business with this person anytime dahil genuine siya sa mga desire niya. And no one's perfect. No one's really perfect, no? Kasi ikaw, pwede ka din like, and trust me, there will be a lot of times that people will bash you, especially when you reach a certain level of success. No? Kasi feeling ko level talaga yun eh. The moment you don't have bashers yet, trust me, nasa safe zone ka pa. Madami ka pang kakainin na like bigas. But like, you have to be willing to accept that people will not always like you, but you have to really take care of your brand. That's why PR is important.
Yes, correct.
That's why public relations is so important, diba? Have you watched yung
Billions?
No.
Yung peso sabihin mo. Wait,
Well, bukod dun sa Billions, what's that, yung Designated Survivor?
Yes. Oo, Designated Survivor. Correct, yeah.
Diba? You see how Seth, yung PR niya?
Yes.
Alam mo, nung iniisip ko yun, sabi ko, how was Duterte dealing with everything kaya? No,
Oo.
na-imagine ko.
Diba? Oo. Sige, go ahead. Yeah.
Inimagine ko, sabi ko, like, ito White House. Well, obviously, iba naman yung White House sa Malacanang, di ba? But I'm pretty sure to a certain level, may ganong stress din yun. Like, paano kung pandemic? Paano kung ganyan? Di ba? Especially ngayong pandemic. Kasi it's not easy. And you're not allowed to say everything. Kaya nga, di ba, si Duterte has a lot of issues because of his bad branding daw, ganyan. And I mean, not here to talk about politics, but that's a good example. Lahat tayo, there's always a brand that you have to take care of. Lahat tayo may branding. And the more that people look up to you, the more that you have to take care of your branding. Because your brand is going to be your identity. It's not just a visual identity. It's also a personal and emotional identity na panghahawakan mo regardless of what you're doing, regardless of where you are. Siguro ganito, how has branding helped us, Ginger?
Yeah.
How has branding helped us? Yan, sige nga, ikaw.
Ako, to tell you honestly, no, like, when I started Mommy Ginger, ang daming, hindi pa ganun karaming mommy bloggers na nandyan. And then, like, later on, like, 2 years after, kasi matagal na ako nagbablog, diba? 2 years after, ang dami ng mga mom bloggers na nagsisulputan, diba? So, syempre, I needed to keep up. Like, ano ba yung, keep up in a sense na, who was my audience? Sino ba yung gusto kong kausapin talaga with everything that I have, no, with my strengths, and also taking into consideration my weaknesses. Like, syempre, diba? You have to know that. Like, sino ako and what do I want to impart and give value?
Yeah.
Diba? And when I give value and when I give value, what is it that I want to say? So that's when I realized na, meron pala akong parang marami akong alam sa negosyo, marami akong alam sa pagiging entrepreneur, freelancing. So that's what my angle was. So that was my branding, no? And it has helped me a lot kasi, um, although, alam mo, in my case, Josh, kasi kung ano ako in camera or ano ako in business or ano ako as a boss or ano ako as a mom here at home. Ganito
Yeah, yeah.
talaga ako. Like, hindi ako nagbabago. Like, parang walang iba. Even if you see me in person or even if you talk to me in person. And you know that because
Right.
we've known each other for quite some time.
Yeah.
And wala akong tinatago. And the reason why is that siguro, no, ako yung type na wala kasing pakialam, going back to yung point mo na hindi natin, we can't please everyone. So wala akong
Yeah.
pakialam when people like say bad things about me because I'm
Right.
so focused on the things that I need to do and there is so little of a time to do that. So
Mm-hmm.
instead of wasting my time on those little negative um, comments, I just want to focus. I take that into consideration to improve myself, but I just
Yeah.
focus on moving forward. So being intentional about like your brand, it sets you, going back to your question, it sets you on the right path, no, on that direction where you want to go. Like, sino gusto mo kausapin? You go back to yung brand. How do you want to
Mm-hmm.
convey it? You go back still to your personal brand. How do you want
Yeah.
to address or a certain concern? No? You still go back to your brand. So everything really goes back to sino ba yung kausap mo? Ano ba yung branding mo talaga? And ano ba yung values mo? Kasi a brand, it contains all of that. Your values,
Mm-hmm.
diba? All of the beliefs that you stand for. So it all boils down to that. Yun.
I love that. I love that. Super nice. For me, branding has really helped a lot then, Ginger. Number one, really, it's all about people finding me versus me finding people. Super dali eh.
Yeah.
Like, all I need to do is put myself out there. All I need to do is really just be so loud. Kaya nga louder ang voice box eh. And the way I do that is number one by doing Facebook lives, diba? Tulad nito. And sometimes random lang. I'm gonna get my phone and I'm gonna do a live. Hey guys, what's up? And you know, it's me trying to give value sa mga tao. And now that becomes my brand. It's like, hey, people know who you are. People understand this, and you gotta take care of that. And then I get to think na, oh nga, no, the more that people know you, the more that they're gonna flow with you.
Yeah.
So if people don't know you, they're not gonna flow you, right? They gotta
Mm.
flow with you. They gotta flow with you. And if you want people to flow with you, they have to know you. So, you know, I got that mindset of me just being able to take care of my brand. Not to say that, you know, branding has to be a fake uniform that you're wearing, but in all reality, at first, you can't be who you are if who you are is not yet who you want to be.
Yeah.
So, example no, like for example, well, this is who I am eh. Who you are is a person with temper. Papakita mo yan sa mga tao. Right? What are you doing? What's your end goal? What's your end result? There's a borderline between being true to yourself and borderline between repelling people and being just dumb with your decision to show it to the world. Trust
Yeah.
me, if imagine mo na no, if the politicians were true, if the
Yeah.
business leaders were true, how would you want to see them? Because there's an and you know it's good if you get to balance and merge your private life and who you
That's
really
true.
are. Because now you're trying to find peace. Now, hey, this is really who I am,
Yeah.
which is now you've developed a level wherein who you are now in public is the real you, and the real you is the one with so much potential. The real you is the person with so much love, joy, hope, and inspiration inside his or her heart.
Yeah.
Diba?
I love it. I love it. Kasi pwede ka naman talaga maging fake eh. Lalo na ngayon sa social media. Sa totoo lang,
Oh
madami
yeah.
namang fake talaga, no? Pero,
Have
yeah.
you seen that? Yung couple na, I don't want to mention names, pero
Yes,
yung
yes.
couple na, You know
Nakita ko
that,
yon.
diba?
Oo, nakita ko yon sa YouTube.
Eh,
Ito ba yon? Pareho ba tayong
yeah.
iniisip? Okay.
Yung nag-away sila and then they did a
Yeah.
video?
Oo, yes. Tapos na parang,
Oh, man.
nag-blow up, 'di ba? Kasi parang nag-aaway din sila with other YouTubers, 'di ba? So yeah, ang
And
daming fake ngayon, super.
man.
Pero yun nga parang iniisip ko as my own self, as my own self. Pero hindi, iniisip ko kasi like, paano yun? Like, hindi ba parang ang hirap-hirap nun if you pretend to be someone else? Like, ang
Yeah.
hirap lang. I mean, you can be para sumikat ka.
Yeah.
Pero after like a while, it will get so tiring. And parang
Mm-hmm.
hindi ba yun na parang you'll get, at least you're just thoughts, like I'm just rambling. Pero hindi ba you'll get to a point na hindi mo nakilala yung sarili mo because you don't know already kung ano yung real you versus yung ginawa mo. And
Yeah.
then that will just sort of confuse you and complicate you. Or at the end of the day, no, after like a few years probably, people will see right through you. Ginagawa mo lang
Yeah.
yan because of the money, because of like fame, fortune, diba? So, nakakapagod din. Ako, I'm just
Yeah.
thinking about it, no, for those who are pretending. Isn't it tiring? Yun lang masasabi ko. Isn't it tiring?
I think it is, no. It is, especially if yung current version mo is malayo pa dun sa pinapakita mo. Right? For example, you say that you're happy, masaya ka lagi on camera, you're a positive person, but in real life, you're very negative.
Yeah.
Question is, ano yung gusto mong i-keep?
Yeah, totoo.
Diba? There has to be a choice. What do you want to keep? Do you want to keep, kasi for me, you don't fake both. There's one that you have to choose that you're faking.
Yeah.
Or even though both are real, negative ako pero positive ako, what do you choose to make more real sa buhay mo?
Yeah.
Until you condition yourself and you believe na, ito na ako. You know what? Yung mga ibang artista ganun na. Kasi Ginger, remember, no? Ako, yung mga days ko na nag-artista pa ako, na ganun eh. Sometimes we get so attached and involved. Tawa ka dun, ha? We get so attached and involved dun sa sa character. Ako, namin talaga no? No, even
feel mo.
feel ko. Kasi minsan na-attach talaga kami sa character namin, no? Kaya nga, yun nga, before, nakalimutan ko na hindi pala talaga kami ni Julia Barreto. Sabi ko, ano lang pala yun.
Pero, alam mo yun, yeah, totoo, no?
Diba?
Yeah.
Ito mo si John Lloyd, Diba? He gets so attached, diba? Pero yun nga, minsan na pagkakamalan din ako, Luis Manzano daw. Sabi ko, guys, please, tapos na ako. Wala na akong...
Okay, so bago saan mapunta yung aming usapan ngayon. Sinasabi ng mga tao dito, okay, tama na guys. Pero
reality is like you have to choose what you want to keep. What's the personality? What's the brand that you want to keep for yourself, and make it so real in your life, diba? And if the brand that you're doing, if at the moment you're faking it, but eventually you want to keep it, then practice it. Practice makes progress.
Yeah. Yun talaga at the end of the day, no? It's, kasi I think social media kasi really plays a big part of this, Like, parang
mega role, yeah.
Diba? Big role. Such a big role, no? Like, parang you see a person na, ito, gusto ng audience na masaya ka lagi. So, let me do that, no? But siguro sa years of experience ko rin as a content creator,
kala ko sasabihin mo artista eh.
Hindi. Ito totoo. As a content creator, and na-realize ko talaga is, authenticity pa rin eh. People still want that. Yun eh. People want the authentic you. So that's
authenticity will always engage. Always.
Yeah.
Yun. Yan na-realize ko, sabi ko, wait lang, ayan na. Sabi ko, I really have to be who I am, which is, alam mo yun, artista. So
Okay, salamat po
All
sa
right.
panonood ng aming episode for today. So I hope, but this was a really interesting episode, no? I hope you also found this interesting. Sa ating mga viewers, please feel free to comment, share your thoughts and experiences niyo rin sa pag-artista. Yun talaga eh. Sa personal branding, rather, yun. So, and we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to learn from you as well. So watch out for the next episode of Life Behind the Scenes every Tuesday here on Bounce Back Network. Bye!
Bye, guys.